And welcome back again, viewers, to episode 3 of Let's Play Victoria 2 with the historical project mod and the expansion. Both of them actually. A house divided and Heart of Darkness. And last episode we conquered some irrelevant nation here, which is now part of the Sokoto Caliphate. And we're still making progress towards westernization. Very slowly, and we got some infamy. But at least we're pretty rich. And a new newspaper, War Between France and Algeria. I think they're trying to annex them or something. And yeah. Oh, apparently our army actually, while it's got two little pops, is still reinforced back to full strength. So I'll again split off some of the army into a special unit, because otherwise they'll be over the supply limit, and that'll lead to more losses. But yeah, intellectuals are slowly going up, same with literacy, very very slowly, and I think what I'll actually look at right now is are the decisions. So first of that, obviously change the national value, and the really interesting one is this one, which gives research points and prestige, which requires literacy, which I think is pretty achievable, especially if we get more clergymen or intellectuals. And there's also become Hauserland, which requires the rights of man, which I think is a basic culture technology. Yeah, it is, which gives an exponential focus, which right now actually, yeah, we got enough primary culture or accepted culture pops to have up to 4.47 national foci, so this is actually gonna be really useful. And also new news pairs, some intel in Asia, and some guy. But yeah, that's also gonna be definitely be useful. I think it will require becoming a civilized nation though. And actually, what does it? It apparently changes the primary culture, and then actually, yeah, is alright. So first off, stuff happening. But is there actually a reform that gives another alliance? But is there a reform that gives the rights of man? Maybe that gives enlightenment philosophy. Alright, this one just gives debt and more taxes. This apparently gives guild-based production, piston steam engine, railroad, a factory. Actually, yeah, this is international debt, and this is the other one. But yeah, so actually maybe it's under the military ones. Don't think so, but worth looking anyway. And yeah, this gives flexion, post-nuclear swords, staff system, all those technologies, and these are really important. But I think this one is so cheap, you have to take it first for the research point especially. But yeah, once we're civilized, we'll be able to get more stuff and better. Oh, liberation movement. Let's suppress that. And what are the other decisions? We found the Cholera Empire. The jihad must continue with the cities of the Central Desert under our control. Now is the time to found a united empire that will resist the coming onslaught of colonial powers. So yeah, so what this requires is being an absolute monarchy and owning Segu, Bandiagra, and Niamey, which... Oh, what is this? Slave demographic? So, I'm not sure if something changed there, but yeah, I feel like it did. Maybe I just hallucinated or something. But yeah, so what was ours again? Segu. So yeah, which is this province, which will be pretty difficult to get to, but I'm sure we'll conquer it at some point. Bandiagara, which is also in this part of, in this part in the western part of Central or rather West Africa. And what was the last one? Politics. Miami, which is also here, which is actually pretty doable right now. Also because all those nations are so small, conquering them will be difficult anyway, because they are all mostly single states, so you have to actually conquer them. And there's also all these colonial outposts by Western powers. But once we westernized, actually we'll be able to take these out really easily because of the colonial casus belli against colonial nations. So that'll be easy. And but yeah, it'll be mostly waiting now. Alright. Spain invented something, and the newspaper was apparently low on ink. And actually I got oh wow, what's that? Opium. Oh, apparently the opium war is going on. And the UK wants an unequal treaty. The Qing Empire wants a status quo and has a bunch of puppet nations, I think. I think all of those are puppets behind it, while these guys are a lot. I think that's actually mostly just the UK's puppet nations and Prussia. Yeah, but they are much stronger than China, so they'll probably win. And the Netherlands also wants to do colonize something. But what I'll use this diplomatic point for is increasing relations, actually, with some of the great powers, especially the US, because we got negative relations with them, and yeah, and also our neighbors, because that'll be useful. Alright, these guys, and also these guys, just so they may ally with us later, because that would be useful. Not that we'll at the end we'll conquer all of them, but right now it's we won't. And yeah, research points right now are really way too low. I think I mean, we need more. Actually, we got lots of money, we can spend all of it on education. That'll help, hopefully. And these guys are still understaffed. But at least they are fully reinforced now. So at least that's nice. Alright. And I mean, we are actually we are the 91st nation in the world, so we are really not that bad. And also the I think the USCA or FRCA actually is totally disintegrating, which is really not nice for them. But yeah, I think they are there at the start of the game, but they quickly, especially with HPM, get destroyed. Oh, and I've got Cholera, which is a pity. But yeah, I'll definitely want to quarantine them because I need population growth, and consciousness really isn't bad actually, because especially with plurality, which right now is actually under politics. Under politics is 1%, which is really not much. It should be more. And my people are dying, which is really impractical, but it'll be over soon, sooner than the other option anyway. So yeah. And apparently some Western nation has restricted child labor, which is good for them. I'm not even advanced enough to have child labor, and I'm actually still falling back in the rating of nations. Also, I think, yeah, next war I want to become nationalist, because they got jingoism, which is really good for war, while the royal faction got pro-military, which is not as good. But otherwise they got they got state capitalism, which is really good, especially on the conservative party, because the nationalists are usually kind of impractical. Also because, and state capitalism is the best, in my opinion anyway, economic policy, because it allows you to build factories, and it also allows capitalists to build stuff, hopefully just railroads, because capitalists don't know what factories are good and which ones are crap. And goddamn cholera. Where do I have it actually? Oh, is it on the country actually? No, it isn't. So it must be. Oh, yeah, it's here in of course the biggest state, where there's also corruption, which is also impractical, and it's a semi-desert. I think most of this actually. Yeah, there's plenty of grassland, temperate grassland, no less, which is nice. And but yeah, my population is really dying, which is really inconvenient. Alright, and we're actually at slot 94 now, so yeah, we're really not far in the we're really not very renowned internationally. Also, could be worse. Actually, yeah, we're in the relatively good half. Yeah, over here. Right, pretty close to some other, like Japan usually becomes a great power, and they are also not that far ahead of us. And Egypt also is pretty powerful, but they are not that far ahead. The Chinese Empire too, and Persia. So yeah, this actually really isn't as good. And Limburg, which apparently is so small, it's worse than some. Actually, it's the worst of the civilized nations. Yeah, there's also the last civilized nations, and then there's the first uncivilized one, where the Sokoto Caliphate is pretty high. So yeah, I could probably also have done this with one of those minor nations, but it would have been more difficult, and it's already pretty annoying that all my people die. Especially, yeah, actually, why am I not getting more clergymen? Actually, I'll look into that. So the biggest pop here is probably farmers, like this guy, and yes, he should have a 38% chance to become liberal. I mean, more literacy would be better, but it would actually not make that much a difference. And yeah, education ranking above 99%, and I mean, really, I should be getting more liberals. Not liberals, more intellectuals. Same with even the other provinces. The chance is pretty good, so I don't know why I'm not getting more. Actually, deselect all. Where's no, not bureaucrats, intellectuals. Yeah, they are. For some reason, I'm not getting enough. Not getting that many anyway. Maybe they are all dying. They even got most of the demandments actually, which is really surprising for an uncivilized nation. Actually, wait. Yeah, most of the demands, but not all of their life needs, which is not good. I think it'll lead to militancy. And yeah, the Damagaram liberation movement is ready to be suppressed again. Cheaply suppressed, no less. And the Netherlands is apparently a great power. I might use that opportunity to. Actually, my relation with them is good, so I'll keep increasing with the US, because I don't want them to add me to Liberia or something. Where's Liberia actually? Yeah, somewhere around. Oh, they don't even have founded Liberia yet. It's still a colony of them. So yeah. But at least I'm getting some more research points, and I think I'm slowly getting some more liberals. Not liberals, intellectuals. Also, I'm not getting as much money anymore. But yeah, I can afford that. I really can, because it's mostly balanced. It's very slowly rising actually, very slowly, but still, I don't need the money really. But I do need more soldiers. But if I'd hire the military spending, I'd get soldiers instead of intellectuals, which I don't want. And I mean, I even need more administration because I don't want low administration efficiency. And also, apparently, the what's its name? The crisis. What? How is it called? The Oriental crisis has started, and the Ottoman Empire is trying to subdue Egypt again, which they may or may not have success. Yeah, actually, this looks really odd now. It says the Ottoman Empire there and Egypt there, and Russia and Egypt. Apparently, Russia is allied with the Ottomans, which is odd. I don't think that usually happens, but it somehow did now. And my research points are still rising, unlike my money, which is not rising. Actually, oh, this just went down a point. Yeah, that isn't actually changing. I think my intellectuals are really dying because of the... Yeah, it gotta be that. They're all dying of cholera. And the Masania liberation of what against what? So wait, against Bamara Empire. So where's that empire actually? Because I actually those guys against those guys. Yeah, I'll probably support those guys. Oh well, maybe I shouldn't. Bambara, Wolof, and Mosi. I'm at war with now. Yes, I am. And Wolof. Alright. But none of these guys, I think. So, I'll probably just have to put my troops on the border and hope nothing happens. Whatever happens, I mean... Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have joined this war, but... It's not like I can't defend myself. And no new rebels. Oh, and my population is rising again, so hopefully I'll actually get some intellectuals now. Because I think the cholera is gone now, and my people won't die horribly. I'll actually keep this like this, even if I'm making a slight loss, I can afford it, and I need more intellectuals, more than I need the money. I mean, now my research points are actually getting up a bit. I think, traditional Islamic law is kinda hurting me, but, I still got the... Yeah, actually, I'm pretty close to being... Well, I'm like halfway done to being able to do foreign training methods, so... Oh wow, apparently, because of changes in the upper house, these became even more expensive. But yeah. Apparently, these guys are losing pretty badly because they don't know how to fight a war, especially against those guys who are not organized at all. But yeah, I think I'll be able to defend myself from them, unless they engage both my armies at once, which I hopefully won't. And for some reason, am I not getting supplies? I mean, I'm at spot 92, so supply shouldn't be a problem. Well, not too big a problem, given that I only need like sheep and wool, and not actually guns or anything. Alright, and this apparently Germany opened their first zoo, which is good for them, and Mexico is getting more democratic, and yeah. Actually, I think I'll end the episode here. So, yeah, I'll make a cut here, end this episode here, and so see you in episode 4. I think, yeah, this was episode 3, so next one will be 4. So, see you later, viewers.